All right, California, it's time to wake up. High cost of living, taxes on everything, vehicle registration is going up, has gone up, rent's gone up, everything's gone up except for your paycheck. And yeah, you want to tell me you want Gavin Newsom to be your next governor? Look, the Democratic Party has been running California for the last few decades, and you still want to vote Democrat? They have made things tougher for Californians. Taxes have gone up. Road conditions are getting worse. Tax, all these propositions that get passed, and how they, some of these measures that if you don't pass this, our roads will go to ruin. Water this, and our children will be at risk. I see, funny they always use children. How pathetic. And then people, be so passionate, they pass it, the bill, they pass the measure, the proposition, and then a year later, there's look like some money mismanagement. So let's let's come up with another proposition, and we'll pay a little more in taxes. That gets passed, another audit, another finding, money mismanagement. Look, no more taxes. Okay, that's what Gavin Newsom wants. He basically wants single payer health care. I think that's a bad idea. I'm not for single payer. I'm not for universal health care, because if we were ever have that, you know what will happen? Everybody's under the same plan. And the health care in this state will be it'll be only one. It will be a monopoly. Of course, what happens when there's a monopoly? These company could do whatever they want. That means if they want to jack up the rates, they could do that. That's why I believe in free market. You get to choose your doctor, choose your plan, what fits for you. And also, look, the cost of living is too high. You live, especially in the bigger regions, the Bay Area, LA County, and even to a degree Sacramento County, you get these 1-bedroom places, small apartments, small little condo, whatever you live in, small little spot. You're paying maybe $2,000 for a small place. In some of these other states, you get maybe 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, maybe 2 bathrooms. You get a bigger kitchen, a bigger living room, and you might pay $500, $600, $700 a month. Big difference. Because why is that? Maybe because maybe economically, they're economically smarter than a lot of these politicians in California that want to raise your rent. They want to raise your taxes. They want to raise the gas prices. Gas price in this state, we're paying almost $4 a gallon. Some of y'all are already paying $4 a gallon. And you want Gavin Newsom to be your next governor? Well, why not John Cox, who wants to repeal the gas tax, which we need to repeal the gas tax. There's money already out there. Where's the money that's been hiding? The money, which comes from me, you, the taxpayers. The money that's been mismanaged, that's being wasted where? Use that money to fix the roads, to fix the bridges. We don't need how these additional taxes to fix our problems. Stop screwing with the people's money. We're paying too much. And what we're getting in return? Little to nothing. And I bet some of that money that y'all wasting, is being spent for the lobbyists. Y'all going out on these luxurious, dinners, to go to your prime rib dinners. Drinking fine wine. I hope you're having a good time. Gee, you would think, we're paying so much. Shoot, it wouldn't hurt to invite some of your constituents out to dinner once in a while. Hey, how about take me out to dinner? I'm basically paying for you guys. I'm putting money in your wallet. You're stealing from me. You're stealing from the other people, Californians. That's not fair. That's not fair, and that ain't right. And Gavin Newsom, he really wants to be a governor, but yet, John Cox, you might remember back in the primary, I was a Travis Allen supporter. I was not a fan of John Cox. I didn't think he was a real Republican. I had many major doubts. Since the primary, John Cox, he's moved on to the general election against Gavin Newsom. I said, he'll have to earn my vote. I seen him out there talking to people, talking to business, people, engaging with people. And then since then, he has earned my endorsement. I also said, I would never vote for Gavin Newsom, and I still won't. I'll be voting for John Cox. John Cox wanted 5 debates. Gavin Newsom basically ran away. He played chicken. And they only done one debate. And only one debate. Now, why did Gavin Newsom didn't want to do the other, agree to the other debates? Is he feeling cocky like Hillary Clinton, thinking, oh, I got this election in the bag. I don't need a debate. What's the point? I mean, if that's how you feel, Gavin Newsom, that's a total slap in the face. And that's a total disrespect to the voters of California from Eureka all the way to San Diego. That is a total disrespect. And from South Lake Tahoe all the way to San Francisco and everything else in between. That's a disrespect. I think the people of California deserve to hear where you stand and where John Cox stands on the issues. And the fact that you want to play chicken? Or maybe it's because you didn't agree to debates because you had to defend your record, which, well, let's see, and especially in your city of San Francisco, big heroin epidemic, drug epidemic. You got a big increase in the homeless population that's spread all over San Francisco, including downtown. You got people dropping feces and urinating in the streets of San Francisco and nearby businesses. And then, of course, the cost of living is so bad. And what have you done? Oh, yeah. Instead of being a man and trying to fix it, oh, yeah, you chose to be a coward and leave San Francisco. Now you live in the North Bay. Yeah, you are such a real man. That's the example of a coward. And how is that? And you look at the cost of living in some portions of the Bay Area. If you make a little over under $117,000 a year, you're considered poor. Now, wait, just wait a second. Wait. $117,000. Under that, you're considered poor. So, Gavin Newsom, he talks about climate change. He talks about healthcare. He talks about gun control. He's going after the NRA. The NRA are not the ones that are pushing for mass shootings. The NRA is not taking money, they're not taking money from taxpayers. Unlike Planned Parenthood. NRA only takes money from private donations. So I don't understand why you're going after the NRA and gun control. Oh, that's going to work. Well, gee, look at, Chicago, just for example. Yeah, strict gun laws, and hear about all these shootings. Crime might have gone down percentage-wise, but you hear about all these shootings here and here and there, here and there. John Cox is for the Second Amendment. I think we, as a California, have the right to bear arms. And if I want to have an AR-15, I should be able to own an AR-15. I should have multiple rounds. I should be able to have multiple rounds. Not be limited to the number of rounds and magazines. How are you going to take my rights away? And talking about AR-15 does more damage. Well, a handgun could kill someone also, in case you didn't know. Now, If you don't want to have a gun, that's your choice. But to take someone else's rights away, that's not fair. And immigration, now I'm for people immigrating into this country, as long as they do it the right way. I'm not for illegal immigrants. I'm not for sanctuary cities. You see, sanctuary cities, I'm sorry, they don't benefit. Benefit who? Does it benefit people that have jobs already that's being, lost and taken away? Does that benefit people that have lost loved ones? Because you got people in this country legally. Oh, but, and some of them commit murders. Well, just think of the guy that killed Kate Steinle. And, and then what sentence do they get? A slap on the wrist. They don't really get much. So are we going to look out for the people that are already here in this country, living in the state that's in this country legally, or the ones that are coming in this country, but not doing it the right way? And I'm pretty sure people that are coming here illegally, I'm pretty sure some of them are nice people, but you're still breaking the law. Either we're going to protect the state or we're not. And I'm tired of the status quo in California. It's time for change. If you want this country to be protected, if you want to keep more of your money, lower taxes, lower government not in your way. You want, lower gas prices. You want a better education system teaching you real education, not all this political stuff that's being taught in the K-12 classrooms. You want better roads. Then you know what? Come November 6th, you need to vote for John Cox for governor. You need to vote yes on Prop 6. You need to vote against every single person that's for tax increase. And they have no solution to fixing California other than opposing Trump. Jeff Denham needs your vote. Andrew Grant, he's running against Ami Barrett. He needs your vote. Young Kim, Dana Rohrabacher. If you live in their districts, they need your vote. Diane Harkey needs your vote. Duncan Hunter needs your vote. Mimi Walters needs your vote. They need your vote. If you live in their congressional districts, they need your vote. And up and down, state assembly, state senate, Republicans, you need to vote red. If you live in Maxine Waters' district, it's time to send her into retirement. If you live in San Francisco, it's time to retire Nancy Pelosi. They've been there, done that. They have no solutions to better the lives of you as a Californian. And Gavin Newsom also needs to be sent packing. The only way things change is up to you, not these elected officials that sit inside the state capitol. It is you as a voter. Only you can change. There's no need to complain about the problems, and yet you're still voting for the party that's been in power that's caused these problems. It is up to you. You as a voter. You. And you only. So, I hope you're registered to vote. Make sure you vote. Make sure your family, your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, they vote. Vote smart. Vote. And it doesn't matter what skin color you are. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, you're it doesn't matter. It's okay to vote Republican. Vote for something different for once. It's up to you. And with that being said, I encourage you to visit my page on Facebook, Right Choices USA. You will see the American flag, the bald eagle. That's the picture you'll see. That's my page. Like it so you can follow, get all the posts of what's going on in California and in other parts of the country that the mainstream media does not want you to know about. They don't want you to be informed. All they want to talk about is Russia, anti-Trump and Stormy Daniels. Also, visit my page on Twitter at Right Choices USA and on YouTube, Right Choices USA. Follow it, like it. And until then, may God bless you. May God bless your family and may God bless the United States of America. And as always, deuces.